here. I'm getting mine, you should get yours. I'm serious, you've never heard about anything quite like this. Oh, and by the way, if you want the equivalent in the body pillow, Ellen Bunner's gonna have to talk for a few minutes while I place my order on the air, because I'm gonna be buying 2 of them. It's true. Well, Lori Leland is here with us, and Lori, of course, we were just talking about the Minolta with her, and of course, the First Alert smoke detectors that sold out. And if you heard my little intro saying, this is a speaker or sound bar that could save a marriage, yeah. we're really kind of being serious
we are.
When we say that. There are probably as many arguments about the TV being too loud or too soft,
right?
as there is about, hey, it's too hot in here, it's too cold in here, which we'll fix at midnight. But we have sold tens of thousands of these. And by the way, if you have the ZVOX, please call us. It's patented technology. I think it's genius because in my family, hearing loss is a problem. And my poor grandpa, I mean, nobody was ever happy because Grandpa couldn't hear the TV, and then of course that made him feel bad. And even for myself now, and it's probably from wearing earpieces and headphones my entire adult professional life, I am that one where it's not about the TV being too loud as much as it is the voices are distorted.
Right.
And by the way, it's not in your mind. That is a new trend when it comes to sound mixing. They're layering so many doggone things on those programs, sound effects and music and all these various elements where, doggone it, I don't care if my TV is cranked on max.
Right.
I still can't hear what they're saying.
Nobody can.
And it makes you feel like, is it just me?
Right, you
it's
feel crazy.
Not. It is not all in your mind.
It's an epidemic.
It is.
It is an absolute epidemic in this country that people cannot hear the voices on TV. One of the big culprits, I'm gonna just go for it and tell you exactly what the main problem is. The Hollywood mixing techniques changing, that's a big one. But one of them is the beautiful flat panel TVs that we're loving and enjoying so much.
You're right.
They're absolutely gorgeous with that visual. The problem is there's no room for big speakers.
Rinky-dinky speakers.
So look at this. We actually took open a television and took this speaker out. It looks more like a button. Look at how small that is. This is not going to be able to deliver premium sound quality, much less anything you're going to be able to hear. And in a lot of cases, these are mounted to fire either down or back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So they're not even firing out towards you. So that's one of the biggest problems right off the bat.
Sure.
We've known for a long time we needed speaker bars to be able to hear these flat panel TVs, but the problem is the technology wasn't there yet. This is ZVOX. This is different. This is our #1 top selling speaker bar. We have the best value anywhere in the whole country. And this is very emotional for a lot of people.
It is.
I am that person in my household that would keep cranking up the volume. And my husband would say to me, Lori, it's really loud already.
I know.
It wasn't a matter of loudness, it's a matter of clarity. And here's what ZVOX does. That patented hearing aid technology uses powerful algorithms that literally grabs the voices, clarifies them, lifts them up, and promotes them to your ears so that you can hear them clear as a bell.
Well, see, and that's a big deal. And boy, we really, really would love to hear from you. If we're to
please call. We have so many customers who have just reviewed this they've raved about it because it is a relationship saver, a marriage saver, and we want to enjoy TV. This is the way to do it.
Okay, so we're going to do a demonstration that I think really clearly illustrates this, and we're going to do it a couple of times, but don't let this sell out from underneath you. So we're going to basically mimic what this does.
TV sound. So we're listening to TV sound right now. You'll hear it. It's tinny. It's disappointing. You sound like it's in a tunnel. It's not clear. This is your ZVOX sound.
ZVOX AccuVoice hearing aid technology.
Without.
Literally lifts voices out of the soundtrack.
With.
Enjoy your action film without missing a word.
Okay, without.
District 3, be advised.
What?
2 drivers in illegal pursuit last seen heading west on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over. Subjects are suspected
without.
And dangerous.
It's like going from black and white to color.
It is. One thing that I always like to distinguish when Lori does that demonstration is she didn't change the volume level.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people are saying, well, she just made the ZVOX sound louder. No, 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 no. It's patented technology. It's the lowest price that you'll find anywhere in America. It is that exclusive patented technology where the volume level is the same. It's just that AccuClear technology, or if you will, that is elevating your audio experience.
It is.
It's there's nothing quite like it.
It's transformative. And I'll tell you what, full disclosure, I received a sample because I knew I was going to be discussing ZVOX here with all of you. Came back and bought a second one because I couldn't hear on my other TV.
A lot of people do that.
Bought one for my mom and dad. They couldn't hear on their other TV, so came back, bought them another one. Like, we have bought so many now for friends and family members because this is life-changing technology.
It is.
And this is a teeny tiny thin little speaker. Look at this. It's only 17 inches. It's super lightweight. You can carry it from room to room. You can plug it in to various televisions if you want. This is the actual speaker bar that I replaced out of my home.
Heaven's sake.
Look at this thing. This thing was a dust catcher. It was gigantic. It was about over $300.
I was going to say, it's probably more than $150.
And the sound quality I'm getting out of ZVOX is 20, 50 times better. I mean, it's absolutely amazing when you hear the sound quality.
It is, and so don't let the size fool you. Kind of like the First Alert smoke detectors that sold out at the beginning of the hour. It's small but mighty in a way that is profoundly accurate and different from the way you are watching television right now. And I don't care if it's sci-fi, because I'm a sci-fi nut. I think they are notoriously hard to hear because, as an example, I was watching The Last Jedi the other night. And
they muddle all of the sounds together.
They do.
So it's the music, the explosions, it's all in favor of drama. And really, the Hollywood mixing techniques, the way they've changed now, they don't care that you can't hear the dialogue.
For sure.
And I am so sick and tired of turning on closed captioning.
Oh, Lord.
And let me ask you this. Have you done this? Have you taken an hour and a half to watch an hour-long TV show?
I've done it.
Because you keep rewinding because you can't hear the plot points. It drives me crazy.
I have too.
This is going to be your solution. Try it for a few days. Try it for a week. Give it a week in your home and see what you think about it, because it is absolutely the clearest sound I have ever heard.
It's so true. It's life-changing. We will show you that if purchased separately. And remember, this is your only airing of the weekend.
Yes,
so this is it for the weekend. So remember, anywhere else, I mean, you do a little internet search, the ZVOX it's $200. Then, of course, we're including 3 months of Napster. You're also getting 2 months of your daily burn. You're getting your transparent language. You're getting your story of music. You're getting everything for a little over $30 on your credit card. And once more, there is a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on this.
Try it
You
out.
already know the issues that you're having with your TV right now. And trust me, it's not your TV, because we love 4K, we love high def. It's not you. I mean, if this makes you feel better, kind of like, you know, your little private summer going on at night, girls, it's not just you. We're gonna fix that at midnight with our today's special. And we're gonna fix and make your television and movie viewing pleasure just better from every moment.
So much better, and everyone can install this. It's one cable to plug it in.
That's so
the
cool.
optical cable is all included. It's a one-page instruction manual. Our friends at ZVOX, not only the leaders and the brains behind the original speaker bar in the first place, they're the gentlemen behind this. They made it so simple. They actually had a 9-year-old girl in their family hook up a ZVOX speaker bar. It took her 7 minutes.
Oh, for heaven's
start to finish.
sake.
And anywhere you put this is going to be the sweet spot in your room. So you could put it above the TV, below the TV, to the side of the TV. You can wall mount it. You can set it. It doesn't matter. And this is going to be room-filling 3D-like sound.
Awesome.
So you're going to get a lot of performance out of this tiny but mighty speaker
You
bar.
will indeed. And it's $31 on your credit card to try it. It's free shipping, unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. When we say it's a marriage saver, of course, yes, we're being somewhat facetious, but it really is true. Whether you share a wall, I have a townhome, and I always feel sorry for my next door neighbor because I'm up when the rest of the world is not, and I really have a hard time hearing what's going on specific and certain shows. And now it's not the volume. We want to keep making that clear. It's the clarity and the preciseness of the way this reads the audio.
This has powerful algorithms. It's patented hearing aid technology that lift the voices out of the background, clarify them, and then promote them to your ear so you can hear everything. So we'll crank this up a little higher. So we'll go 34. That's your TV sound.
Yep.
Subjects are suspected to be armed and dangerous.
There's your ZVOX sound. Let's go a little higher there.
Comment or your favorite sporting event.
Without.
Lining up with 5 on the line.
If you love sports, how do you know what's happening?
Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it
ZVOX.
as his man beat PJ fingertip. Touchdown.
Yes, you can hear that. Listen to this teacher.
Across the bottom.
Indie movie example here.
42,000 divided by 1609, you're going to get somewhere right
Without.
around 88.
What? I can't hear anything.
Great Scott, right?
So this isn't about volume. This isn't about loudness.
So why'd you move here?
It's about clarity.
It is.
So, I mean, really, really wait till you get this home, because it's hard for you to be able to hear it tonight.
True.
Because you're listening on the speakers
Right.
that you have in your own home right now. But when I tell you unbelievable life-changing technology, please read the customer reviews, because people love the ZVOX.
They do.
They're getting a new lease on life. You know, my dad has pretty severe hearing loss
Yeah.
too, and was wearing the big over-the-ear
Sure.
headphones. And we were trying to have a conversation with him, and he couldn't interact with us.
Yeah.
He could either only hear TV or only hear us. He could never do both.
Yeah.
With ZVOX now, he's part of the conversation, and he can hear what's happening on TV.
It's a big deal. Hey, I do want to let you know, I know you saw over 4,000 gone. We're now looking at fewer than 600. So a little over 500 remaining. This is the last and only airing of the weekend. 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And Lori's absolutely right. I know you can hear the differences on whatever television you're watching at home, but trust me when I tell you, if you think it's distinct on whatever TV or speaker or whatever you got going on right now, oh, you just wait until you get this at home. Actually, that's one of the things that we hear about consistently in the reviews. People generally get more than one.
Oh my gosh, people have come
They
back
do.
time and time again. I believe Alice Caron bought 5 so far.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because it works. And let me just show you the remote control. Now, you don't need to use this remote control. You can actually train the remote control that came with your TV
Yep.
so that you can put this in a drawer. But I want to point out a couple of the buttons that are really important. Output leveling mode. Have you ever been blasted out by those loud commercials?
Oh, Lord.
Like, you keep the volume exactly the same,
It's
and for whatever
true.
reason that commercial comes
know.
on and it bursts your eardrums.
It
You can
does.
barely stand to be in the room. This will tame those loud commercials. Also, when you get this home, make sure you have your AccuVoice button pressed. This is that ZVOX AccuVoice technology being activated. Some people didn't have it pressed and weren't getting the full AccuVoice experience.
Gotcha.
So just leave it on. I don't ever turn
yeah.
mine off, because it is such a game changer for me.
For
And
sure.
again, one cable,
Yep.
easy to plug in. All you do is plug into power, and
Yeah.
super lightweight, 17 inches aluminum speaker. You can use this on multiple TVs
can.
if you just want to carry it room to room.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that, so I bought one for every TV in my home.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, you won't be able to stand that TV that doesn't have it.
You won't. And you're not going to need that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Sadly, though, we don't always have this in stock.
True.
And just be aware of that, because there's such a great kind of undercurrent and underground good word of mouth about this. Once viewers try it, I read some of the reviews. People are always back for a second and third, fourth, fifth. I know it sounds crazy, but you'll never want to watch TV without it. So get one for every TV in your home. I can promise you it's going to make that much of a difference. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.